You have to use it there.
I have to.
Yeah. So the people on the live stream can hear you.
Going. Welcome, parents, siblings, family, friends, partners, players, coaches, managers, timekeepers. There won't be any referees in this room. The Blazers ceremony for the 2025 edition of the South Africa Under-20 Men's National Ice Hockey Team, the Junior Rhinos. Welcome to those also who are watching by live streaming who can't be with us here today. South Africa has 12 official languages, but with apologies, today's proceedings will be in the 2 official languages of ice hockey. As Gordie Howe said, every ice hockey player is bilingual. They speak English and they speak profanity. Today's ceremony will begin with a few opening remarks and then proceed with starters, followed by remarks from the team leadership and lunch. The coach will introduce the team leadership, and then we'll have dessert. Following dessert, we will introduce the senior players. We will then present the rookies with their blazers. We will close with remarks from the team captain. It's a buffet lunch, and we will always begin with the coaches' table, followed by the seniors, followed by the rookies, followed by the rest of us. And if there are any referees in the room, you are dead last. There's a cash bar, so please feel free to open a tab with the waiters. There's wine on the table. Feel free to imbibe. Feel free to steal any unopened wine bottles from other tables. And feel free to take any unopened bottles home with you at the end of the night. Nothing should be left behind. Wayne Gretzky said that ice hockey is a unique sport in the sense that you need each and every guy helping each other and pulling in the same direction to be successful. That's very true. It's true for the guys on the ice, but it's also true up and down the organization. The Under-20 Rhinos are blessed to have the support of 2 great managers, Nikita Kamish, Stacey Paulson. We're looking after the admin, making sure the guys can pull together and pull in the same direction on the ice. It's appropriate that we begin our Blazer ceremony with a few words from the team manager, Nikita Kamish.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this afternoon to celebrate this special moment with us. You know, is it on there?
It is on, but I don't think it's working.
It's on. This the sound.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So this is not, I don't like to be in front of everybody. This is not me. I'm usually behind the scenes. That's why I enjoy being, making everything happen for the boys. Something, just a few words that I wrote down. I wasn't able to remember this. So, to the players, it's truly a pleasure to stand before you as a team manager. As we hand over these blazers to you, just remember, these blazers, it's not just a uniform, but they embody the passion, commitment, and pride each one of you have shown to earn a place on the team. Waving with pride, for you now carry the legacy of those who came before you and those that are still coming after you. So the junior players under 18s and that. So wear these blazers with pride. I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to everyone, some very important people. Firstly, to my staff, to my team, the coaching staff, as well as the families that have supported all of these boys. Thank you also to Chris Spencer, our Vice President of Ice Hockey, for being here today. Come and show you the boys, we really appreciate it. And then also to Jason Sir, our President of Pan African Ice Hockey. Unfortunately, he could not be here today due to work commitments, but we would like to thank you as well for his unwavering support for the team and his dedication to ice hockey. Lastly, to the players, this is your moment. Step forward, make us proud, and I know you will go the distance. Remember that you are not just representing yourself, but the nation. Thank you once again to everyone who has made this journey possible. Let's continue to work hard, achieve greatness together. Good luck, boys, and congratulations to the new boys and rookies that is receiving the under 20 places. Let's go ahead and make this tournament a success. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the hockey.
Thanks, Akila. Selection to the national team is a culmination of a lot of hard work, dedication, and sacrifice by the players. But it's also a lot of sacrifice, dedication, and hard work by the South Africa National Ice Hockey Federation, by its provincial associations, and by its members' clubs, who provide the foundation for the players to succeed. So now we'll hear from Mr. Chris Venter, Vice President of the South Africa Ice Hockey Federation.
Thank you, Lewis. Really appreciate it. I mentioned last night at our Harvard and Warsaw saying that, it's interesting if you look at the history of ice hockey, and apologies for those who's going to years again, but South Africa became a member of the International Ice Hockey Federation back on the 25th of February 1937. So very few people realize that they're a member of the International Ice Hockey Federation for so long. The senior men's team made their debut in 1961. The senior ladies made their debut in 1999 and 1998, and the juniors made their international debut in 1999. So it's an interesting journey that ice hockey in South Africa, has gone over the years, and it's interesting to understand that when you wear the blazer of the South African team, you're actually wearing it not just in terms of showing your own talent, but also in terms of recognizing the people that's gone before you. South Africa, when we look at ice hockey, we always see it as a small sport, which it is, but there's always the way that we can perceive that sport and the way that we carry that sport into the international arena is very much something that we're proud of and very much something that we respect. And if we can, as you as players and coaches and managers can travel and you can make us proud in the way that you carry the players, the way that you carry yourself, the way that you play, that's all we can ask. All of you as players have been, really blessed with wonderful talents. And when you get onto the ice, you get the opportunity to show your talent to the rest of the world. You get the opportunity to show your talent to the rest of your teammates, but also to your coaches, and also make your parents proud that's watching from home. So my wish for you as players are that you really get onto the ice with your coaches this coming week, and you get the opportunity to show us how good you are. Remember to think, but when you do that with respect, and do that with an honor of honoring the people before you and honoring the people that's going to come. And that's really the only request that I have from this ice hockey. You're really a bunch of talented players. We'd love to see you competing well. We'd love to see you competing for places in the senior team. And I would like to wish you all the best and love to give you a hand of applause to do that. The coaches and managers for making this trip. This is not our first job. Generally, people think this is what we do, but we all have day jobs. So when we do this, we do it for the love of the game, we do it for the love of the players, and we do it just to be part of it. So I want to thank the management team and the coaching staff for your effort, for what you put in, and for really being there, because you do it out of the love for it. So maybe just a round of applause for the management team as well. And lastly, as Phil said, Jason is not here. I think on behalf clients, there's a huge amount of interaction with them. And people don't always realize the amount of work it takes. So Jason specifically and the executive team of SRI has put in a lot of work. So I would love to thank him. And lastly, maybe also the parents. I know that, SRI Hockey is not at the place where we can sponsor players to go across and to play international tournaments. So we always ask contribution from the parents and even from the players when they get to senior teams. But it always takes commitment. It's always when we travel and when players travel, there's a huge amount of support from the families behind them. So as parents and family members supporting your children, supporting the management and the coaching staff, we really appreciate it. And we thank you for that. So from my side, thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for saying a couple of things. We're proud of you. We're proud of the team. We're looking forward to watch your games. Looking forward to see what you're doing. And remember, now you're part of one team. There's no blood relationships anymore. You're just one South African team. And do your best. Thank you very much.
All right, so we're now for our first course, starters. So we'll invite the coaches table, followed by the senior players, followed by the rookies to go and get the starters. And then after that, feel free, the rest of us, to go outside and line up for the buffet, and let's get some food in our tummies. So Keelan's mentioned the starters and the mains are out there now. So if you're feeling particularly hungry, you can just fill up your plate with both the starters and the mains.
Okay, Peter.
Come, David. You first.
No, I'll dish for you. You're gonna see the face. Otherwise, she has to hold the plates with teeth and go. Okay. Oh, They have one player. Why is this year more than the winter version? Some people have last one. 125 inches. With a lot of things. Change the color. I think kind of oh, here, lekker. Oh no, that could be cheese. I don't know, Stacey put a cheese in.
You're on, okay. Can you read?
You want some salad? What's that?
I'll get yellow and I'm not allowed that. Everybody calls me on text. What should was that? I had a and I wasted 9 months.
No. What he said in 6 months' time, you'll have a bionic knee and we will have to look up. Last week. Oh, no.
You look so much better than
Yeah, he's been cool. No. But that's why we were pushing. Right? So that's why we've been pushing for mouth guards. Well, I think it's this way. So I think it's about out and mouth guard, matching with the damage. It's not just the hit, it's actually the concussion. Okay, so what's the any sport has got a solution of things. I mean, I'm still carrying metal around. And the new sport has to be battle. Oh, so that it becomes sedentary, and then you're like, oh, I can do that, and then you go do that. You haven't done any of the quick stuff really to strengthen the joints and those kind of things. So yeah, it's like ACL too as well. Rolling is a few active running, playing tennis, things like that, and then you go and that battle. You're fine because you redo that adaptation phase. But when you for 10 years, when you set it, all of a sudden you
Oh yeah, we get that cheap just for now. No, that mic is muted, but it's connected on this mic. So let's just do that there. We're gonna walk in. Till I'm done eating, I'll put it back. Thank you, my brother. Ethan, you can. You're going to get you across the world. You like the little notables.
Ja, we beter met de samenwerking.
You do that for a change, right?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think everyone's had at least one course. If not two, but you're welcome for seconds. And at your leisure,
Tracy,
please
you have to
go up
move
and
your
get dessert
40,
if you haven't already.
please. They can't see Dave, they can see you or part of you. That's not good.
As I said, please feel free to help yourself to desserts at the back for seconds. And the bar service will keep going, but we'll now move on to the next segment in the laser ceremony, the coach's remarks. One of the most famous upsets in the history of hockey was delivered by the 1980 Miracle on Ice U.S. Olympic team that won the gold medal in Lake Placid, New York. Every newspaper, every pundit, every analyst, every columnist said they did not have a chance to win a single game, let alone the gold medal. It's also a great hockey movie. It teaches you a lot about the passion of the coaches, the coach the team, the passion of the players to play the game, and the passion of the fans to watch it. Because the first phone call that the coach got after they won the game was President Jimmy Carter at the time, who invited them to come to the White House. And Coach Herb Brooks said, I'll check to see what the Greyhound bus schedule is, how quickly we can get there. President Carter said, look, I think we can organize a couple planes for you. Don't worry about it. But that's how many Americans were watching that single hockey game or hockey games. There's a lot of similarities between that gold medal team and our team. They were a lot more inexperienced than their competition. They had not practiced or played together as much as their competition. They were college athletes playing against professional ice hockey players. Huge underdogs. But they won the first gold medal for America in over 20 years in the Olympics. Coach Herb Brooks described his team as follows. We were a fast, creative team that played extremely disciplined without the puck. We had great passing, checking, speed, and sound puck control. We didn't throw the puck away without reason. We had a great resiliency about us. We came from behind 6 or 7 times to win. We just kept moving and working and digging. The players were really mentally tough and goal-oriented. They came from all different walks of life, many having competed against one another at their schools or clubs. But they came together and grew to be a really close team. I pushed this team really hard. I mean, I really, really pushed them. But they had the ability to answer the bell. Those words describe the 1980 Miracle on Ice team, but I think they could equally describe the 2025 Under-20 Rhinos. That Miracle on Ice team were not the most talented bunch of guys in the Olympics. College kids playing against the pros. They played as a team, and they wanted it the most. They were motivated. To touch upon that motivation, that drive to answer the bell, we'll now hear from the team's physical therapist, who is also a life coach and a motivational speaker, Mr. Elton Devens.
Should come up with the justice screen. She didn't get cacao. There you go. Thanks, Dave. Parents, good afternoon. Some of you I've never seen before. Some of you I've heard about. And I'm sure some of you have heard of me a little bit. I'm sure they told you about them jumping off the table yesterday. Did you hear about it? I don't tell your parents about you jumping off the table. No. It's scare you off. You're not supposed to stand on the table. So one of the things we did yesterday was called the trust fall. So stand on the table, hold each other's arms, and fall back. With the express purpose of them trusting each other more than anything else. And that's the key to what we need to do this coming week. We need to get to that point. There's a young man. Any of you know this guy? You can read quicker. He says, sport can create hope where there once was only despair. It is more powerful than governments in breaking down racial barriers. It laughs in the face of all types of discrimination. If you look at that group of men over there, in the words of a famous coach, Gavin Smith. Gavin said this for the last 3-4 days. It's one of the most diverse group of men that he's coached. Demographics, age, color. That's what sport does. It brings people together, and more importantly, we'd like them to walk away as friends and better hockey players. That's the game. Some of them don't like each other. You were mentioning in names, follow my eyes. So that's what they said yesterday. Things change after they had to fall, and we're moving on. We're changing things. Winners are willing to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. That's the key for this coming week. That's our mantra. Is that we're willing to do everything we need to do to make this a success. We've done the preparation. Now we just got to go and achieve it. All the hard work is done. We are taking a junior men's team. Not youngsters anymore. They are junior men. Next one, Mr. Etienne. It is not the will to win that matters. Everyone has it. It is the will to prepare to win that matters. So the question to you guys, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Clearly you're not ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The next one, Etienne. There are 5 S's in sports training. Stamina, which some of them have, not all of them yet. We look at the fitness test results. Some of them have speed, Learn as mentioned longer. Some of them have strength. No one said he trains 4 times a day in the gym. Did you not say that though? When you have time. Some have skill. Coach, you can decide where's the most skill there. We will leave that up to the coach to decide. And all of you have spirit. If I listen to the music that you play in the warm-up, I don't know what kind of spirit it is, but it is a spirit. And it's a big spirit. All of you are committed to making this work. So I'm going to ask all of you to stand, just the players. What do we expect from you? As we spoke yesterday, or or the day before. Be punctual. In Gavin's words, if you're not there, we leave without you. Whether you're the captain, whether you're assistant, we leave without you. It's the first step and sign of respect. Be consistent in your approach and the mannerisms to which you approach the game and the way that you approach your teammates. Be congruent with your values and beliefs that your parents have taught you, because you represent them here and in Thailand and everywhere else. Be clear in your understanding that your training has prepared you for where you're going. Understand that you need to be sincere and make it work. Give your all at all times. Be attentive to the needs, to your needs and that of your teammates. As difficult as it may be, even when the teacher screams loudly, you gotta listen to him for the puck. You gotta be focused. You gotta be willing to serve. And the last one. You all know that last word? Sorry? It's the key on ice and off ice. Okay? As an athlete, your job is to think about, are you eating right? We spoke about this 2 days ago. Did you get enough sleep? Because you can have an early morning session, you can have play in the afternoon. How much sleep are you getting? How much rest are you getting? Are you coping mentally? If not, come talk to us. We will help you. Are you improving or changing the culture of the team? What is your commitment to the team? Up to this point, what is your preparation been? What are you taking into the game? And what's your attitude in the game? And what can you do now to change where we're going between now and our first game? Some of the keys to success. Live today like it's your last day. Make every day count. Give everything you've got in every situation, on and off the ice. Follow your heart. Be guided by your head. Matthew, don't do anything crazy, eh? Sprinkle, eh? Both. Both. Sprinkle love and light on those who are around you, because this is your family now for the next week. Okay? You can eat, drink, and sleep with these guys. So be kind to each other. Make it work. Keep pushing to improve and resolve. Okay? This is for you. I want you to repeat after me. I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am special.
I am special.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I have amazing abilities.
I am amazing.
Okay. Let's start over. There is more passion. Let's go. I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am special.
I am special.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I have amazing abilities.
I have amazing abilities.
I have achieved so much already.
I have achieved so much already.
I have conquered many obstacles.
I have conquered many obstacles.
The new obstacles. The new obstacles
New obstacles
will be smaller than the ones in the past.
will be smaller than the ones in the past.
Days may be hard,
Days may be hard,
but I see the blessing I have been given.
but I see the blessing I have been given.
There are others who are in worse position than I am.
Others have a position.
I have the power to change the world for others.
I have the power to change the world for others.
I will lead by example.
I will lead by example.
I will do my family and country proud.
I will do my family and country proud.
I thank my family for making this possible.
I thank my family for making this possible.
I will give my best on the ice.
I will give my best on the ice.
I will leave the ice knowing I work with the team.
I will lead the ice when I work with the team.
I will support my teammates.
I will support my teammates.
I know we will do well.
I know we will do well.
I know our team will be a unit.
I know our team will be a unit.
I trust and believe in them.
I trust and believe in them.
Together we will achieve this.
Together we will achieve this.
We got this.
We got this.
Give him a round of applause. Thanks, Dave.
Weet je ophouden? Computer will crash. Those shouldn't have to stop the computer with that one on.
Ken Hitchcock was a very successful NHL coach, the Stanley Cup champion with the Dallas Stars, like our coaching team. He was also a national team coach. He started out as a junior coach and in fact started his career as a AAA midget coach. He said that coaches are like ducks, calm on the top but furiously paddling underneath. With 3 days to go before the first game, there's probably a lot of furious paddling going on with Gavin and Etienne. But they're paddling with a purpose. And to chat a bit about that paddling with a purpose, we'll now hear from Coach Etienne.
Right, so I don't have a big PowerPoint presentation. But I want to start off with asking, I'll ask one question. So there's theory, you like motor cars. How many parts do you think is in the average motor car engine on a modern car today? Put out a number. 500? Any more? The average modern day car has 30,000 parts in its engine. So when we talk about an engine and we talk about what makes it go, the obvious thing that we normally hear is it says you need fuel, you need air, and you need a spark. Sounds simple, right? Let's take something like the fuel. Starts with the tank, holds it, pump's got to pump it, the line's got to get it there, filter along the way, sensors to tell the engine, manage the system what to do, then to deliver it. You can see how all of this has to work. So when we talk about a single part, which is fuel, it's not possible in its singularity. It's possible because all of those pieces work together. It sounds simple, you put the accelerator down, the car goes faster. But it's not that simple. It's the same with this team, is that you're going as a unit. You're going as those 30,000 pieces of an engine that has to work together to make this engine work. This is not about one single part that drives it. It's all 30,000 pieces. And that's what I want you to remember when we go, is that we have to work as a unit. Now, you've been given a fantastic opportunity. Yes, some of you, it's not your first time. For others, there might be more to come. But we don't want to focus on this. You want to focus that this opportunity is one that we can take and we can do something with it. And when you go, and I cannot emphasize enough how much honor there is for wearing a national jersey, going to represent your country and the privilege that comes with it. It also comes with some pressure, it comes with some nerves. I know some of the players have spoken and said, oh, I'm nervous, and that's fine. In fact, it's a privilege to have that pressure. It's a privilege to have those nerves. So, lean into it. Now, every game and every moment that you have to play the game that you love, you take that opportunity, you make the most of it. So, if you had to kind of look at this opportunity that we've been given here, in 10 years' time, when you look back at this, do you want to say, I was really proud of what I had done? Or do I want to say, I have some regrets, I could have gone harder, I could have done something better? And that's the one thing I want you to question, is every time when you're there, is how much more could I do? So I do not come home with any regrets, any feelings of that I've held back. You also cannot control the officials, you cannot control the other team, you cannot control the score. You cannot control it any more than you can control the weather. But you can control a few things. You can control your actions, your energy, your drive. You can drive your willingness to go deeper, push harder, and to adapt to circumstances. You're going to have challenges on the ice or ice, and you need to be able to adapt to this. When you also look at it, it's easy for us to say, I'm looking to my teammates and what can they bring. My challenge to you is you need to look at what can you bring to your team. So rather, what am I bringing to the team rather than looking to others, what they have to bring. when we leave the airport for the airport tomorrow morning, so when you've got your bags and last check that you've got everything, you've not left one skate and your gloves behind, or your neck guard, okay? You double check that. Then you're on your way to the airport. Tomorrow morning, when you're on your way to the airport, I want you to remind yourself that you, at that point, have started this tournament. Because when we get to the airport, you already started this tournament. And the moment that you do, and you're already going to be in national colors, you're representing your country, you're an ambassador for your country. And by representing your country, remember, you stand for everything that the country stands for. And that's what you've got to look for, is to bring, you want others to see. Because remember, what they see you do and what you represent is what they see the country. And what we want them to see is strength, pride, diversity, discipline, and most of all, passion. So let's keep those things in mind. The last thing that I just want us to also just take into account is that when you play that game, it's easy for us to get locked into that moment. We're down 2, or this has happened, or I don't like that call. We need to rather focus on that next shift, that next opportunity, that next play that I have, with the aim of one thing and one thing only. That when the tournament is done, doesn't matter what the outcome was, but every person that you've played against, they go home. You know what they want? You want them to say, geez, there was a hell of a team to play against. So if you are able to walk away from this tournament with your opposing team all saying, geez, can't wait to play South Africa again, then you've achieved everything that you had to do at this tournament. Let's go get it.
Okay, we'll one more thing, then let's take a break after that. Please help yourself to dessert and stretch your legs and drinks after this. But we'll conclude this section with introduction of the team leadership. Every team needs a voice, and the voice of this team is the captain and the assistant captains. They provide feedback to the coaches. They light the paths for their teammates. They encourage them. They rally them. They also hold them accountable. They elevate their game, and they embody the ethos of the team. So to introduce the leadership team for the 2025 Under-20 Rhinos, Coach Gavin.
Nothing to do the jerseys and do the places, everything one time. We are, but I'm not eating dessert, so I got at least taking like a 2-minute break just so I can get started and also order the drinks.
I'm not a big speaker like my physio and the coach. I think the biggest honor in sport is to be able to captain a sports team, to be assistant captain. We're giving more power to them this year, I think, ever before. We want the leadership group to take more control of what happens. We want to take more of a backseat. We want to allow them to decide where the ship's actually going to go. We're going to be more of the rudder. Our leaders will be the steering wheel, and the rest of the players will be the manpower that powers this boat. There are a lot of leaders in this group. A lot of people can do this job, but we did have 3 people that stood out for different reasons. I'm not going to mention the reasons. So let me introduce them. Our first assistant is going to be Langa. Then we're going to have Ray's Baker. And then to captain team, we're going to have Yuval. In saying that, this is part of our leadership group. All our senior players will also help with that. We want to encourage as many people to lead as possible. The more leaders that come to the front, the stronger we will be. So I wish you all the best. If there's hiccups, speak to us.
All right, so we'll just take a couple-minute break. If anyone needs to go to the washroom or grab your waiter to get more drinks, there's still lots of dessert left. So just take a bit of a break, and in about 2 minutes we'll resume with the presentation of the Blazers and introduction of the team.
No. You're not having a party, are you? Well done, Gavin. Well done.
The players, man.
They needed a stretch, eh? Yeah, just a couple minutes. So we get that dessert table running. People were vivid your comments, Gavin. Is it?
Next one. Then we want to get to flesh. You want something else?
You really? You want to slow it down like that?
Yeah.
You want to slow it down?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Sure. So if you look here, if I do this, so if you look there, it will give you like Baker's mother, like Solomon. See, there's a day. It just must be like you. You can just read it out.
Then you switch to surgery.
I'm what? Crucially. Yeah.
You want to do that? Yeah.
You can, Dave. It's up to you.
What do you think, Akila? I used to play polo. I mean, horse riding. Polo. My daughters are jumpers.
But you want the screen on face.
No, I was strictly polo. I saw polo. But I gave it up for my first child. I had a couple friends who, can you give me that picture of the team?
I'll see you then.
Send it to me. I'll print it down and I'll get it broken up.
I've got it
For the
now.
review.
We'll do that. Dave, you got it.
I've got it. The photographer sent it to me.
Okay. As you can see, I've got my carrot cake. I'm happy. Carrot cake is life. Of course. Even more better than a carrot cake.
Can you see who's online?
Comment. 500
I can't see who is.
Doesn't show. Afterwards, it would show me like there, and tell you 170 people are watching. You think?
I mean, for us, it's a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's all the aunties and uncles and grannies and.
And I'm not reading it. I wanted to see if my dad was watching because I said,
Good speech, man.
So I've got a tasting box. You can try it. Yeah, but I didn't know there was Melford before I took the other stuff, and then I saw that and I was like, oh. Then I had like remorse and I was like, oh, I should take on the other stuff.
Yeah, you should. I put in my some fruit flavors. I don't like it. I can't even finish my main meal. The only one carrot cake would be
Oh, damn. I'll just get my. No, it's good. Yeah, but I'm thinking I'm leaving this up in the video. Then I'll be
So unless they want you
Again, sorry for clouding your space there with my carrot cake. It's okay. Let me lead you not into temptation.
Well, I went to mine and then I said, yeah, I should have like started here on the other side because so just taken Melbourne and left the rest.
No, I don't marble pudding. I want carrot cake. It's more important than marble.
Yeah, I don't know. If it tastes Melbourne, you'll rethink that. If it tastes the Melbourne, yeah, then you'll rethink the choices.
I think beef with marble.
Oh no, that's a big comment. Yo.
It's the truth. It's reality. Nothing beats Woolies Melbourne.
I think we're going to have to do a Melbourne off. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, like they have who does the best hot cross bun or whatever. We're going to do that. Who does the best Melbourne pudding? I think I'll be a judge. No problem.
Who are the options?
I don't know.
Home versus who? Home bake.
Well, these are in the line.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Okay.
You can review
Page of the house. So you get home with TV. Get No. Sorry, I had to.
Actually, that's what you do. What do you think? I need the plate, sorry, Dan. I'm stealing the plate. I'm stealing your plate. Starting the judging now. Eh? It's like have a foot up there. To go home and wrap up party with this one.
I didn't try today. I went for a run yesterday.
Yeah.
So I got back just before the rain came.
And ran heavy here.
Yeah. I'll put it up for you, Dave.
I don't want to put it. I just want to make sure that it can go up.
There we go.
And the one with all of them, the
No.
numbers?
He only gave me these two. Oh, this one. Kevin wanted this one. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to get going again with the main event. Guys, we're going to get going again. We're going to get to the meat of the program, the player introductions. So as Coach Etienne and others have said, regardless of the sport, regardless of the country, the university acknowledged that it's an honor and a privilege to represent your country in international athletic competition. This afternoon, we have the honor of recognizing 20 young men who will carry the green and gold into Thailand as members of the South Africa under-20 men's national ice hockey team for 2025. They're the best of the best, the top guns of ice hockey in South Africa. We will begin with the recognition of the senior players. We will individually announce the name of each player and ask that they stand in their blazer and be recognized for their achievement in earning another spot on the team this year. We will recognize each player individually with applause before we recognize the next teammate. We have 11 returning players. We will announce them in order of seniority, and the seniority is the same in alphabetical order based on their last name. So we will begin returning for his 5th tour with the under-20 team, Captain Yuval Levy. Returning for his 4th tour, Assistant Captain Grace Baker. Also returning for his 4th tour, Assistant Captain Langa Malangeni. Returning for his 3rd tour, defenseman Flamelo Boyd. Returning for his 3rd tour, defenseman Diane Kamish. Returning for his 3rd tour, defenseman Jan Vandermerve. Returning for his 2nd tour, goalkeeper Connor Gilbert. Returning for his 2nd tour, forward Noam Levy. Returning for his 2nd tour, forward Matthew Osborne. Returning for his second tour, forward Ulrich van der Westhuizen. For 9 players, this is the first time that they will wear the green and gold for the under-20 team. Each rookie will be recognized for their achievement in earning their first spot on the under-20 team. Each rookie will be welcomed on the team by one of the senior players. We will individually announce the name of each rookie and the senior player to help them put on the blazer. Coach Etty, do you mind helping us bring up the blazers and we'll have it ready for them? We will ask each one of them to come up to the front and put the blazer on the rookie. A picture will be taken with the 2 players together, and a separate photo will be taken with just the player. We will recognize each player individually with applause before we recognize the next teammate. We will announce each rookie in alphabetical order based on their last name. Assisted by Yuval Levy, rookie Jacob Bates. Assisted by Diane Kamish, rookie Matthew Brandt. Assisted by Tian van der Merwe, rookie Kai Beeson Hood. Assisted by Connor Gilbert, rookie Nico Janse van Rensburg. Assisted by Wilmelo Boyd, rookie Latita Nicola. Assisted by Devon van der Merwe, rookie Riley Paulson. Assisted by Ulrich van der Westhuizen, rookie Josh Roger. Assisted by Latita Balangani, rookie Lucas Small. by his uncle, Grace Baker, rookie Imad Scott.
The Tashret subs.
Ladies and gentlemen, the under-20 national team Rhinos. Wayne Gretzky said that the highest compliment that you can pay me as a player is to say that I work hard every shift, but I never dog it. That compliment can be extended to this year's team captain, one of the hardest working players on the team, and someone who never dogs it. As we bring this playoff ceremony to a close, it's most appropriate that the final words we will hear from the 2025 captain, Yuval Levy.
Good evening, friends, family, coaches, staff, and teammates. It's an honor to be standing before you today, not just as your captain, but as someone who is proud to be part of this remarkable team. I want to start by thanking all of you for your trust in me. It's a privilege to lead such a talented group of players. To our coaches, thank you for your guidance, patience, and tireless efforts in preparing us for this tournament. To Auntie Akila and to Auntie Stacy, thank you for everything which you do for us behind the scenes. It doesn't go unnoticed. To our team doctor, Elton, thank you for always making sure we're all healthy and ready to step on the ice. To our families, thank you for being our constant support system. The early mornings, the late nights, the sacrifices you made don't go unnoticed. And to Mr. Jason Surf, even though he couldn't be with us here today, your unwavering commitment to our sport and to us as players is something we deeply value. As we prepare to represent South Africa at the Under-20 WHF World Championship, let us take a moment to reflect on what this opportunity really means. Wearing our country's colors is not just an honor, it's a responsibility. It's a testament to the hard work we've put in over months of intense training, the resilience we've shown through challenges, and the bond we've built as teammates. This week isn't just about chasing medals. It's about making a statement. It's about showing the world what South African ice hockey is capable of. We're not just here to compete. We have to play with heart, to stand united as a team, and to leave everything we have on the ice. Winning will take more than talent. It will require discipline, focus, and trust in one another. Every pass, every shot, every moment on the ice will count. Let's make sure that when we look back on this tournament, we know we gave everything. Every ounce of effort, every bit of energy. And when things get tough, and they will, we need to remember that the strength of our team lies in our unity. As someone once said, the strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team. Let's lift each other up, support one another, and play with pride and passion that brought us here. Lastly, this isn't just about us. It's about representing our country with integrity, respect, and sportsmanship. It's about setting an example for the next generation of players who look up to us. As we step onto the ice, let's seize this opportunity to create something unforgettable. To borrow the words of Herb Brooks, great moments are born from great opportunity. This is our opportunity. Let's make it count.
Okay, so we'll wrap up
off the evening with a few expression of thanks. It takes a lot of people to support the under-20 team. And I also like to thank everyone who contributed to this team's journey. Ruth and Cranes from the Premier Hotel Midram provide exceptional accommodation, food and service, and a hosted displays ceremony. That's the new home away from home for SA Ice up in Gauteng. Jacob Bornia for his exceptional photography throughout the year and for this team. Grant Harris and Daryl Smith for bringing together player profiles for this team. Dave Roger for making the ice available to the team and being a big SA Ice supporter. And Akila Kamish, the team manager, would like to pass on the following special messages. A heartfelt thank to frequent travelers for going above and beyond, even while on holiday, to make my last minute, seemingly impossible request a reality. Your support gave me the hope I needed and reassured me that everything would work out. I can't thank you enough for easing my stress. A big thank you to Lamise Stubbs for ensuring that our rookies' names bars were perfectly sewn on and for meticulously packing each player's jerseys and socks. Your attention to detail and dedication are so appreciated. A huge thank you to Travel and I for your incredible support in organizing and ensuring all of our trips and accommodations were booked seamlessly. I truly appreciate your patience with my follow-up messages and double checking. You've been amazing throughout my planning and preparation. A special thank you to Dr. Nathima, taking time out of her busy schedule to fly up and ensure all our players' medical assessments were completed. Your dedication and commitment meant so much to us. A heartfelt thanks to Henny and Desiree Geldenhuis for being the go-to team for transport for SA Ice whenever we're in Joburg. You've been absolutely amazing, and I truly appreciate all the effort you put into accommodating me, even with last-minute requests. You always make it happen seamlessly and with no hassle. Thank you very much. Last but not least, a massive thanks to my management team for all your dedication and hard work. And most of all, thanks to each of you for the years that you've spent getting up early to drive your players to practices and games, for volunteering to help coach, the referee, or just help out, for buying all that expensive hockey equipment, especially sticks, for paying for the IPTs and the overseas tours, for coming to the games, ensuring your players on, whether winning or losing, and for just being there for your player. Thank you for supporting your player and helping him realize his dream, represent his country, and carry the flag overseas. A few housekeeping notes. A reminder that all games will be broadcast on the IHF channel. The games are Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at pretty reasonable daytime hours in South Africa. Akila will post the links, and it would be great if you could manifest victory for the team while you watch. And a final reminder from Akila that each player needs to be at OR Tambo Airport tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp. Please do not be late. Please remember to double check your hockey bag and bring your sticks, your passport. We will ask that the players, coaches, and the management team please gather at the front here so Jacob can take some photographs in your blazers in front of the white screen, individual shots, and then some group shots. Meanwhile, the cash bar will be open. There should still be some wine on the table, and you're free to clean up any dessert that's remaining and linger while the players get their photographs, and then you're welcome to take photographs with your family as well. Thank you again for your support, and thank you for coming to the 2025 Under-20 Blazer Ceremony.
Say goodbye to your fans.
I didn't catch me eating.
It's all the novel pudding.
Well, then, hopefully, the staff will know that this is the best one.
Oh my gosh. We're not going to get into that debate. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Ciao.